Hi there. Today we're probably one of my favourite places up on the Central Coast, Robert Creek Lookout. Today we're going to do the walk from here all the way up along to Wirrabulong Lookout. The walk is fairly easy. It's around about a 3 kilometre round trip and there are a few things to see along the way. Crackneck is a popular destination where people come for picnics and barbecues, or just sit out and watch the water and get some fresh air. During the whale migration season, you can see the whales travelling south and then north on their return journey. The track has recently been graded and is fairly flat. They've put up this wire fence. I don't know why. I don't know what they're trying to keep in or what they're trying to keep out. For some reason, this old Regum has been included or excluded, depending on which side of the fence you're on. Sections along the track where you get glimpses of the water, but you should get a much better view once we get down to the sea cliffs. There are some sections of the track that are covered by trees, which gives you a fair amount of shade, which is appreciated on the warmer days. So that's not too bad, so it's not that much of an issue really. The southern section of the Wirrabulong seems to be a lot greener, a lot lusher, a lot thicker than the northern section. It could be because it's a little bit higher and closer to the water and catches that sea moisture. This section of the Wirrabulong has a different species of banksia than what is found in the northern section. We're well into autumn and these flowers are still going. The track along this walkway is pretty well maintained and you don't have any difficulty walking along them. It's signposted pretty well, so you shouldn't really get lost. Wirrabulong Lookout is just right next to that communications tower in front of us. But first we need to go down these steps, then a steep climb up the other side. Here's a banksia that has flower spikes at all the different stages. Here's one of the payoffs of doing this walk. You get a great view of the sea cliffs from up here. We're probably around about 150, maybe 200 metres up. You see the green of the ocean and the waves crashing against the rocks down there. Just a few more steps left to climb to reach the Wirrabulong Lookout level. The last bit has been a little bit steep, but the shortness of the walk has meant that it's not really that bad. You don't really notice it. This is another good spot to come and watch the whales. The water out in front of us is fairly deep and they come fairly close to the shore. The communications tower we saw earlier is just behind us. And if we look down towards the south, we can see Foresters Beach. A bit further around there's Wamberal, and then we get to Terrigal, and just behind that headland there's Avoca. This would be a good place to come in the springtime when all the trees and the shrubs are all flowering. There are some flowers out at the moment, but you can just imagine what it would be like in the springtime. To the west of the track, you can see glimpses of the Tuggerah Lakes. Now to climb the steps. There's 73 of them. Yes, I have counted them. This is such a pleasant way to spend a couple of hours of your day. Get out amongst nature, go for a walk. Listen to the birds as they fly around us. The sea as it crashes on the side of the rocks. Get some fresh air. I'm back at Crackneck. The walk itself was about 3 kilometres long, and if you were to do just a walk, you could do it in probably an hour or so. But why would you do that? There's so much to see along the way. There's the ocean cliffs, there's the trees, there's the shrubs, the flowers, even the occasional animal. I hope you liked this video. If you did, like, subscribe, share, even leave a comment if you like. Thank you. Bye.